Welcome to revision course series of Political Science, Western Thinkers. Topic is John Locke. Through this series, you can check out your preparation level and you can strengthen your knowledge for cracking upcoming exam.
In this video, I am giving one-liner question and answer which is very helpful for attempting direct as well as indirect questions. Let us start from first question. When and where was John Locke born? John Locke was born on 29th August 1632 in a small test cottage by the church in Wington, Somerset, about 12 miles from Bristol. When Locke advocated the social contract theory? Answer is in the 17th century. In which book Locke propounded his theory of social contract? The answer is two treatises on civil government. Next question is, according to Locke, how the people were in the state of nature? Answer is, people were governed by the laws of nature. The state of nature, according to Locke, was. Answer is, a period of peace and reason. According to Locke, what are the important rights enjoyed by the people in the state of nature? Answer is, right to life, liberty and property. When and under whose sponsorship Locke was sent to Westminster School? In 1647, Locke was sent to the prestigious Westminster School in London under the sponsorship of Alexander Popham. When and at what age Locke was admitted to Christ Church, Oxford, and who was the dean of the college? Locke admitted to Christ Church, Oxford, in the autumn of 1652 at the age of 20. The dean of the college at the time was John Owen, vice chancellor of the university. Locke found which philosopher more interesting than the classical material taught at the university? Answer is René Descartes. Through whom Locke was introduced to medicine and the experimental philosophy. Through his friend Richard Lower, whom he knew from the Westminster School, Locke was introduced to medicine and the experimental philosophy being pursued at other universities and in the Lawyer Society, of which he eventually became a member. When Locke obtained bachelor's degree, master's degree and the degree of Bachelor of Medicine. Answer is, Locke was awarded a bachelor's degree in February 1656 and a master's degree in June 1658. He obtained a Bachelor of Medicine in February 1675. Apart from Lower, Locke worked with which noted scientists and thinkers? Robert Boyle, Thomas Willis, and Robert Hooke. Locke met whom in 1666? Answer is in 1666, Locke met Anthony Ashley Cooper, Lord Ashley. Now the question is, how did Locke start his career? Answer is, In 1667, Locke moved into Astley's home at Exeter House in London to serve as his personal physician. In London, Locke resumed his medical studies under the tutelage of answer is Thomas Sydenham. Thomas Sydenham's major effect on Locke's philosophical thinking became evident in answer is Locke's notable work and essay concerning human understanding. How Locke's medical knowledge put to the test. Locke's medical knowledge was put to the test when Ashley's liver infection became life-threatening. Locke coordinated the advice of several physicians and was probably instrumental in persuading Ashley to undergo surgery, then life-threatening itself, to remove the cyst. Ashley survived and prospered, crediting Locke with saving his life. Locke served as Secretary of the Board of Trade and Plantations and Secretary of the Lords Proprietors of Carolina, which helped to shape his ideas on international trade and economics. Now the question is, who exerted great influence on Locke's political ideas? Answer is Ashley, as a founder of the Whig movement, exerted great influence on Locke's political ideas. Locke became involved in politics when Ashley became Lord Chancellor in 1672. How Locke travelled across France. Locke travelled across France as a tutor and medical attendant to Caleb Banks. When Locke returned to England. Locke returned to England in 1679 when Shaftesbury's political fortunes took a brief positive turn. The work of Locke, Two Treatises of Government, is now viewed as a more general argument against absolute monarchy, particularly as exposed by Robert Filmer and Thomas Hobbes, and for individual consent as the basis of political legitimacy. When Locke spent great deal of time for reworking the essay and composing the letter on toleration. In the Netherlands, Locke had time to return to his writing, spending a great deal of time reworking the essay and composing the letter on toleration. Locke did not return home until after the Glorious Revolution. Locke accompanied Mary Sucking back to England in 1688. The bulk of Locke's publishing took place upon his return from exile. His aforementioned essay concerning human understanding, the Two Treatises of Government, and a letter concerning toleration, all appearing in quick succession. Events that happened during Locke's lifetime. Events that happened during Locke's lifetime include the English Restoration, the Great Plague of London, and Great Fire of London. According to Locke, the chief end of man's uniting into a commonwealth is? The answer is the preservation of their property. According to Locke, the legislative power is limited by the impartial rule of established laws. Now, some important facts about John Locke. John Locke, commonly known as the father of liberalism. John Locke, considered one of the first of the British empiricists, followed the tradition of Sir Francis Bacon. Locke is equally important to social contract theory. John Locke lost his family by the time he was in his early 30s. Locke lost his mother during his early years at Oxford. His father died in 1661, and 2 years after the death of his father in 1663, his only brother Thomas died. In Westminster School in London, John Locke studied Latin, Hebrew, Greek, and Arabic. In Christ Church School in Oxford, Locke studied philosophy, logic, and other related courses. John participated in drafting the Fundamental Constitutions of Carolina in 1669, a British colony in America at that time. Let us discuss some important facts about the important works of John Locke. An essay concerning human understanding inspects the human mind, gave the concept of tabula rasa, which is one of the most important concepts of John Locke, and argued for the mind's initial resemblance to white paper, void of all characters, with all the materials of reason and knowledge derived from experience. Two Treatises of Government is his most important political work. A letter concerning toleration puts forward a strong reasoning in favor of religious tolerance. Reasonableness of Christianity, written in 1695. Some Thoughts Concerning Education, written in 1693, ideas that were an enormous influence on Jean-Jacques Rousseau's novel Amiel. The Works of John Locke, a comprehensive bibliography from the 17th century to the present, published by Greenwood Press in 1985. John Locke's first substantial political work, Two Tracts on Government, composed in 1660 but first published 3 centuries later in 1967. In this book, Locke defended a very conservative position. In the interest of political stability, a government is justified in legislating on any matter of religion that is not directly relevant to the essential beliefs of Christianity. Locke gave the idea of tacit consent. Locke argues that a government can only be legitimate when its citizens have consented to it. Let us know some important facts about Two Treatises of Government. Two Treatises of Government, although scholars disagree over the exact date of its composition, it is certain that it was substantially composed before Locke fled to Holland. The first treatise was the criticism of Sir Robert Filmer's Patriarcha, 1680, though probably written in the 1630s, and the theory of divine right of king. In the second treatise, Locke develops a number of notable themes. It begins with a depiction of the state of nature, social contract. It also covers conquest and slavery, property, representative government, and the right of revolution. Locke never married nor had children. He died on 28th October 1704 and is buried in the churchyard of the village of High Lever, east of Harlow of Essex, where he had lived in the household of Sir Francis Masham since 1691. Please like, share and subscribe.